you can play the whole game with just keyboard and mouse, because it's just, it is just a visual novel gameplay-wise, so you don't even need that controller.
Okay.
But
I was hoping there would be rumble features when it gets really intense in the bedroom.
Yeah, there aren't any, sex or hentai scenes.
Fuck! Okay. You've taken all the fun out of the experience already. Oh boy, I am not prepared.
No, I'm not gonna.
Anyway,
I'm not gonna pull that shit.
Please enter your name.
Oh shit! Do like Dave or something like that.
Oh, give me a second. I need to come up with an ambiguous name. Hold on.
Yes. Take your time, but come up with something like cringy or hilarious.
Oh, give me a second. I have several ideas, but they're all bad.
Hey, it adds to the experience.
No, I'm not doing that one. No, I want to. Okay, we'll have to cut this part out if you don't. I mean, we don't have to pause anything. You'll just have to edit it out if.
Of course, be for the best, because your chances are this game.
Horse cock. Yes.
but no, I was gonna say that like this. I highly doubt that this will take up anywhere near as much space as our Fire Emblem Let's Play did.
Or... yeah, Horus Cock. But that it just looks like normal Horus, and I'm not sure people are going to be...
The Eye of Horus!
Horse Caucus.
Yes.
Horse Caucus, senpai.
and some girls are into that shit. Don't ask me why.
You know what? I kind of don't want to do it now. I want to think of something better. Because that's just okay. Let me think.
But hey, I guess good time to mention that most of this was made by one dude.
Right.
I mean, he did all of the writing, the music, the programming. I think the only thing he didn't do was the art. Mr. Satan.
No. Fuck, I hate... This is the hardest part of anything I've ever played. It's this screen right here.
Oh.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what would be hilarious when we're doing these voices to have to say every time they're addressing the main character.
Which will happen a lot.
Shit. I'm so bad at this.
Don't worry, man. And if the music starts to annoy you, I can turn it down.
Right.
Mountain Dew voltage.
Jesus!
Jesus Christ, superstar.
I want you, Jesus! You know I want to
Do it. You know what? Why not?
Jesus. Should I do anything else?
Jesus-san.
Oh, I can't do it. I was going to do Jesus Christopher. Jesus.
Or Jesus-chan or
No.
something.
Hold on, I'm thinking. Crap, I can't do it. No.
Jesus Christ.
Chrissy.
Jesus Christi.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Jesus.
Sorry, I'm trying to think
It's
of
okay. It's okay. Oh my god.
No, I'm joking. I'm not going with that.
Yeah, we can go full blasphemy.
I think it would be funny if half of them call him Jesus and the other half call him Jesus.
I almost spat out my Mountain Dew.
Okay, I think we're gonna go with that one.
By the way, I found out that Mountain Dew was originally conceived as a mixer for moonshine, which, seeing as how Mountain Dew is slang for moonshine in the first place, it makes sense.
Right.
But
I digress. Now I'm like, crap.
I'm totally sober right now. High on caffeine, but otherwise sober.
Now I'm just like, crap, what if my family finds this? And I'm like, I'll have much more to worry about than this if my family finds it.
Yeah, like you know, all of your anti-Mormon rants, or your porn collection.
What about? I was joking about that.
I know, but hey, I have every right to go along with the joke.
Right. Or am I joking? You'll never know unless you search my computer, and then I'll be in big trouble. No, I'm joking. No, don't click on the homework file. Hey, baby, you want to call me homework because you want to do me?
Alright, let's do this shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Wait, how old am I supposed to be? Am I also a teenager?
I think every character in this game is supposed to be 18.
Oh, of course, the legal age.
Yeah, even in Japan. At least in most prefectures now.
Okay, then I'm going to talk like a teenage anime character. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. Okay, I can't do that, he's so tired. But it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. Yes, he's going to have this stoic-ass voice. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Maybe if she didn't stay up all night, vigorously doing something, then maybe she wouldn't be late all the time.
Sayori, we're gonna confiscate your hentai collection, especially the yaoi.
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I don't know.
I overstepped again! But I caught you this time!
Swiper, no, swipe! Swiper, no, swipe! Swiper, no! For that, maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. That name is so jarring.
It works so.
You sounded like you were thinking about ignoring me.
I want to ignore you and the notes you do not have.
This is mean, Jesus, too.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple of something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
My nine-tailed whip says otherwise.
Come to my sex dungeon.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Hey, Sayori. We cross the street together and I push her in front of a bus and make her way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Jesus, too, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Yes, the Orgy Club. A club? Like a sandwich? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Or demonic cults, for that matter. I haven't been looking either.
Yeah, that's not true. You told me you were joining a club this year.
I only told you that so you would shut up for 5 minutes. Did I? I'm sure it was possible that I did in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going, oh my gosh, I was correct. On about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content to get on, not just getting on with the average, while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
It's okay. I have plenty of bleach. I mean the anime bleach, of course.
Oh God.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Well, you know what would make me happy right now?
And I know you're happy now. But I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Yes, I am pretty neat.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. And then she just finds him at the subway looking at the club sandwiches. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
I just said no promises, woman. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I get myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Probably because
Because you're thinking with your dick, man.
more than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Also probably because she's the only other human here that's interacted with me on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Because I'm betting she's like my only friend. Or if I have other guy friends, they're not going to show up because this is a dating sim about the main character, probably.
Yeah.
The school day is as ordinary as ever. We learned how to dissect a hamster, and it's over before I know it. Once I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking at all the graffiti, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs, so I immediately head down to the tarot card shop to look for some satanic cult to join. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. But all they like to watch is Naruto!
Ugh.
Ah!
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was facing. I love the idea that he's saying this out loud, like Sayori. And he's just like, Sayori! Just like looks off to the side. She's like, you know, I can fucking hear you when you say that. I look around and I realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Somebody come help me, please.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you. You're sitting here and spacing out. So I came in.
Oh, I thought you were going to say coming out of the closet for a second there. Because I am straight male. Too bad you're not a girl, Sayori.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Wait, you're impressed at how lazy I am? Yes, I am a great mate. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you know.
Okay, then give me some encouragement. Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Why would I want to hang out with you more than I have to? I mean... Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club. And then it just fades to black and he wakes up and he's just like, how did I get here? Why am I tied to a chair? Welcome to our club!
Meanie!
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. She negotiates people's vices. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. Well, there's a lot of different types of literature, so please tell me it's not religious books, I swear to God, or myself. In fact, I'm 99% sure she did it only because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show any interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. And the person who decided to start the club is going to...
Is gonna want to jump on my dick.
No. I was going to say something different.
Oh.
Like, her name is Lilith! That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Dude, you just said you like manga and anime and stuff. That's reading, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to the Anima Club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
Well, good luck with that one.
That bitch, Natsuki, is that how I say her name? She made cupcakes and everything.
That bitch. Yeah, that total whore. Don't make promises you can't keep, says me, the guy who's always forgetting his own promises. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned this all out. I let out a long sig. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay. Hey, that's the name of the ritual sacrifice!
Yes, let's go.
It's like a puppy.
This is cupcake. Art, art.
No! You cannot control the ritual knife! Don't be scared! And thus today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake! That is too ironic. I dejectedly followed Sayori around across the school and upstairs. Man having to hang out with a chick all the time. Such a terrible thing. A section
I
of the
know,
school
right?
I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door and is like, "What up, bitches?"
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member.
Hey.
I glance around the room and see a bunch of empty desks.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says such nice things about you and how big your cock is.
You want to do her or should I?
You know, I want to see what you do with it. With her.
Give me a second to think of a voice. Okay. Give me a second. Seriously, you brought a boy? Ah, shit, what did I miss?
Just the Osmond. Yeah.
Right. Way to kill the atmosphere. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that.
Then I'll voice this one. Jesus too. What a nice surprise.
How do you know my name? Oh, wait, because Sayori talks about me all the time.
Welcome to the club.
Ellipsis! All words escape me in this situation. I can't believe that girl actually has pink hair, and she has purple hair, and she has,
Like, kind of like what? Chestnut?
I mean,
A coral, I think.
I also like how it looks like there's a wind going on over here. This club is full of incredibly... Give me a sec. Okay, incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? I think I'm gonna go.
Do it, fucking do it. If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize, because she didn't exist until right now.
Yup.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
She just whispers to you, she's such a bitch. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Okay then.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Also, hold on, wait. He just met 3 girls, and he says, it's nice to meet both of you. Kind of a dick move.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Jesus too.
Ah, crap. What?
Nothing.
Oh, Monica smiles sweetly. Sorry, my bad. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. And I love how the wind's just whipping up skirts in every single pose. But we were in the same class last year. She's like,
Do you want to see more leg? I will show you more leg. My legs go up to my armpits.
Monica was probably the most popular. Oh, God, I hate that trope. Girl in my class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, lusty. Let me think of other adjectives. Perfect in every way. She's basically Mary Poppins. Basically, God damn it, I hate that. Completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little fung. For those who can't see, I just did a hand signal of around my crotch going up.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't. Fuck it.
Do it. It adds to the entertainment value. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Monica. Oh, she's so cute. Oh crap! I didn't mean to. Oh. Anyway,
Jizzed in my pants.
no, just like he starts uncontrollably farting when he's around too many cute girls, and they're just like, "What's that smell?" And he's like, "It's popcorn, I promise."
Come sit down, Jesus 2. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
Okay, maybe I don't want her to sound sick. These girls have a few
I mean,
desks
she is the stereotypical shy girl.
arranged to form a table. Yeah, I wish I could see the desks formed to form a table.
I know, right?
As Sayori mentioned, I'm used to it though.
Yeah.
As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs their wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Out falls a gay man! Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Woo!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little... Is this a subtle suggestion? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were made to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Okay, I don't know if I can keep that up. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full. She's already managed to get icing on her face. She's stuffing multiple down her shirt. Too safe for later, she says. But I know she'll eat them all before we leave this room. I take a cupcake in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but her sneaking glances in my direction. Because I'm literally Jesus, too. Is she waiting for me to take a bite, or is she checking out my Jesus CrossFit abs? I finally bite down like an anime character. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder what's in this. I wonder if she made it herself. She's like, I bought these from Lee's. They're like my Walmart brand cupcakes. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before, like in every anime ever.
She's a fucking tsundere.
Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know you... Alright. Okay, I'm having trouble distinguishing voices.
Oh, it's okay.
I give up on Natsuki's weird tsundere logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. And I immediately say, fuck, I know nothing about tea.
Nice tits.
You keep this whole tit set, I mean tea set in this classroom.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you, 'cause I'm gullible as shit, and I can't read body language.
I can't tell that her panties are sopping wet for me right now.
Ugh.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I've been making comments like that too. Just like, well, tea and reading might not be my pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Crap! I still know nothing about this. Hopefully they don't ask me how do I like my tea, because I might say black.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow like, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of the question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you've decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs.
Yes, but then I wouldn't be in charge.
Weren't you a leader of the... I almost read database club. Debate club last year.
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs.
Yeah, like Team Green or Team Orange. God damn it.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Like the nuking that's going to happen later today.
Yeah, I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Like me? No, I'm joking.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Which type of literature?
Monica is a great leader.
Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. We need more girls in this club now.
Yeah, gotta have a full-blown harem orgy.
It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
What are you talking about?
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Are you talking about clubs or yourself?
But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important.
Here's a copy of Moby Dick, and Red October, and wow, this is a lot of marine stuff. Just like how my eyes came from the ocean. That's what my father tells me.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Banging Jesus too!
Oh wants to take turn on the holy iron rod, girls?
Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Well, not very hard to find her, but maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature, especially with all the CrossFit I'm going to have to do. So,
So, Jesus 2, what kind of things do you like to read?
well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga! Or manga! Or manga! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Did I hear a weeb? Dinner! Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
Especially because I want to fuck you.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Torture porn.
No, I'm joking.
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
You looked like you were going to say something after that last line.
I was trying to think of something witty to say, but I couldn't think of anything.
Oh.
And there was this long, awkward pause.
And telling a good story is such a foreign world, it's equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people. And the cliche hit number 2.
If she's the shy, shut-in character.
But you know, I like a lot of things, like the House of Slytherin.
Stories with deep
Psychological elements usually immerse me as well, just like I immerse puppies in water.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Have you been reading Lovecraft? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once.
It was called The Thing on the Doorstep, but it made me shit myself.
I was going to say The King in Yellow.
Oh.
So clearly I'm going insane.
Oh.
I desperately grasp. It's something I can relate to at the minimal, at least. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Like my rock-hard Jesus abs!
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I have a kink!
I have a kink. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Just like Old Yeller. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Oh, I hate horror!
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
Well, that's right. You usually like to write down or write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
I've also seen your Facebook profile, bitch!
It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Hey, give that back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
She's going to bash her head against the desk. That's why she's positioned herself behind her. Just grabs her head and just Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
like the pencil scene from The Dark Knight.
Yeah, or just like takes her knee and just pushes it into the small of her back. Just stop being so cute around my boyfriend. I'm not cute.
You can see she's got the stereotypical anime snaggletooth.
Yeah. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest sport of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Ellipsis. Ellipsis. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
I'll read your poem. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Sick of time for me to draw my tarot cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, the Ten of Swords. What could this possibly mean?
I have an idea, everyone.
Strip poker! Yeah, about time! Ellipsis and ellipsis. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
I just do a bunch of Bible verses, the ones involving the women and the desire of, right.
Like what? Like donkey dicks and
emissions like horses.
So that's where the horse dildo came from.
Probably. Anyway. That is me.
Yeah.
Ellipsis.
Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Let's get a bit more comfortable. Why warm up the deadly neurotoxins?
Isn't that right, Jesus too?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on! There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. My dick. I never said I would join this club. What are you doing, man? You said it yourself. This club is full of extremely cute girls. The main character obviously wants to join for that reason.
At least 3 of which are totally already wet for you.
Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, then he just remembers the sausage fest that is the anime club. I lost my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry, I thought.
Jesus too.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Boing!
How else am I gonna get laid in high school?
One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Just like... oh crap, I didn't mean... Okay, what? It just kind of like... And that's when I realized they were all Terminators. They're like lighting up like red in the background, like beep, beep.
Yeah, basically right click just makes the... the words disappear if you want to...
Check out their legs more, basically.
Yeah, not have your attention divided as you jerk it to them. Or whatever the fuck. Yes! I'm so happy!
She like jumps and hits her head on the ceiling and it's like, ow! Zori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
Like this game's going to do in an hour or two.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official!
Get your hair out of my nose!
You're eating my hair, you tsundere bitch! Welcome to the literature club!
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone! I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Jesus, too. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress this class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. And that's not the only thing welling up. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Jesus, too. Since we're already here, you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Why not?
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club full of cute anime girls? I mean, it's basically the anime club, but with literature involved, just like the anime club. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Dude, you're thinking small. Think polygamy. Now think all of them.
We can have a fivesome orgy in the club room.
All right, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Alright, so you see, I'll stop here and then